Jimmy Carter was the 39th president of the United States, but did you also know he was known as the president of rock and roll? Y'all, he had some pretty big A-list artists he called his friends. Country legends like Leonard Skinner, Johnny Cash, and Willie Nelson. I'm going to dive a little deeper in a moment on who and when some notable country artists performed for the former president, but I want to take a moment to touch on why we are talking about him today. On Sunday, December 29th, Jimmy Carter died at the age of 100 years old. Quote, "My father was a hero, not only to me, but to everyone who believes in peace, human rights, and unselfish love." That's Chip Carter, Carter's son, who said that in a statement published on the Carter Center's website. Country artists like Trisha Yearwood and husband Garth Brooks were some of the many that took to social media to express their love and grief for him. Quote, "Rest easy, Mr. President. I'm sad for us and happy for you," Trisha wrote. The photo Yearwood shared, which appears to be taken some years ago, shows Carter and his wife Rosalind holding the frame of a Habitat for Humanity home. The former president and his wife were heavily involved in the humanitarian group. The Carter Work Project has been a part of Habitat for Humanity since 1984. Hit that like button if you love hearing how involved Carter and his wife were in humanitarian work. I mentioned earlier that there was a stacked lineup of country artists who performed for the president. Willie Nelson and the former president went way back, and the singer's music was so important to Carter that he played it to help calm him down during the most stressful points of his presidency. Carter said that he listened to Nelson after the Iranian students took 52 U.S. diplomats hostage in 1979. Rumor has it he even once smoked a joint on the roof. And he performed as part of an all-star lineup at a campaign event to promote Carter's 1976 presidential campaign.
Jimmy Carter is a real close friend, and him and his wife Rosalind come up and sing the gospel stuff with us, when we go down and play Plains or Atlanta. So no, they're old friends, good people.
Did they know you were smoking pot allegedly on the roof of the White House?
I forgot to tell him.
Leonard Skinner were also on the bill for that all-star campaign show that supported Carter's presidential bid in 1976. Just 2 years prior, the quintessential Southern rock group had released their controversial hit, Sweet Home Alabama, which included potentially charged references to the Watergate scandal and staunchly segregationist Alabama Governor George Wallace. John Denver supported Carter's run for president with a performance and appeared alongside him on multiple locations. Loretta Lynn was on the bill for a 1978 White House concert called the Program for Country Music Celebration. She performed solo hits like Coal Miner's Daughter alongside a set with her duet partner Conway Twitty. Emmylou Harris may not have ever performed for Carter specifically, but she did visit him in the Oval Office alongside Willie Nelson in 1977. Carter counted Johnny Cash as a friend, and the country legend visited the White House on multiple occasions, as well as fundraised for Carter's re-election campaign in 1980. Charlie Daniels' political views grew increasingly vocally conservative over the course of his career, but he was a fan and friend to Carter's brand and Democrat politics in the 1970s. He performed at Carter's All-Star fundraising concert in 1976. Longtime friends of the Carter family, Trisha Yearwood and Garth Brooks, sang at the former president's wife Rosalind's funeral in November of 2023.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Who else do you remember performing for Carter? Comment below. Jimmy Carter's funeral will be held in Georgia and Washington beginning January 4th and concluding January 9th. Comment below any well wishes and thoughts for his family. I'm Addison Hayter for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching.